Welcome to the Scopus Research Hub. Today, we're diving deep into what is, without a doubt, one of the most critical parts of your entire research journey, the methodology. Think of it as the engine of your study. Getting it right is absolutely the key to creating work that has a real, lasting impact.
So, here's our roadmap for this explainer. First, we'll nail down what a methodology really is. Then, we'll explore the three main approaches you can take, figure out how to choose the perfect one for you, and finally, get you ready to justify your choice with total confidence. Let's get into it.
All right, first things first, let's lay the groundwork. We're going to define what a methodology truly is and really dig into why it's the absolute backbone of any piece of credible, publishable research. So what are we talking about here? Your methodology isn't just a list of steps. No, it's much bigger than that. It's the strategic philosophy, the blueprint that guides every single decision you make. It's the core logic that holds your entire project together and proves that your work is rigorous and sound. Now, this is a big one. It's so important to get this distinction right. People throw the words methods and methodology around as if they're interchangeable, but they're not. Your methods are the how, the actual tools, like a survey or an experiment. But your methodology, that's the why. It's the grand strategy that justifies why you chose those specific tools. Honestly, mixing these up is a common red flag for journal reviewers, so let's make sure we've got it straight.
Okay, now that we've sorted out the why, let's open up the research toolkit and look at the how. We're going to explore the three core approaches, which are really the main philosophies that are going to shape your entire study.
First up, we have the quantitative approach. And as the name suggests, this is the world of quantity. We're talking about things you can count, numbers, measurements, and hard data that let you uncover patterns and relationships.
The goal here is crystal clear. You're using numbers to test a specific hypothesis or to predict an outcome. The whole focus is on variables you can measure and analyze for statistical significance. This is your go-to when you need to answer questions like, what is the precise relationship between X and Y?
And what tools would you find in this toolbox? Well, you've got your classic controlled experiments, which are fantastic for figuring out cause and effect. And of course, large-scale surveys. You know, the ones with scales and multiple-choice questions that give you clean, standardized data that's ready for analysis.
Okay, let's shift gears completely and talk about the qualitative approach. Here, we're leaving the numbers behind. This is all about gaining a deep, rich, contextual understanding of human experience.
The real power of qualitative research is its ability to explore the why and how behind something. It's perfect for when a topic is brand new or you don't even know what the important variables are yet. You're collecting stories, observations, and interpretations to build a rich, detailed picture.
And as you can see, the tools here are totally different. You might be doing in-depth one-on-one interviews to hear personal stories, or getting a focus group together to see how people discuss a topic. You could even do participant observation, where you actually join a group to understand their world from the inside out.
So, what if you didn't have to choose? What if you could get the best of both worlds? Well, you can, and that brings us to our third option, the mixed methods approach. This strategy is an absolute powerhouse, especially for complex questions where one approach just won't cut it. It lets you triangulate your findings. You can use your numbers to back up the stories, and then use the stories to explain what those numbers really mean. It's an incredibly robust way to build a convincing, multi-layered argument.
All right, so you've got these three powerful approaches. The big question now is, how do you choose the right one for your research? This isn't about picking your favorite. It's about finding a perfect strategic alignment. Let's walk through a super simple four-step process to get you there.
Following these 4 steps ensures your choice is deliberate, not just random. You start with your main goal, then you think about the kind of insights you need, the data that will get you there, and, so important, the practical realities of time, money, and ethics. When these 4 things line up perfectly, you know you've designed a truly solid study.
So you've picked your method. You're done, right? Not quite. Choosing it is only half the battle. For your research to be seen as credible, especially if you want it published, you have to be able to rigorously justify and transparently explain every single choice you made.
Think of your methodology section as showing your work. You need to walk your reader through these 5 key components. From your overall design to how you picked your participants, to the nitty-gritty of data collection and analysis, and, crucially, how you handled potential biases. It's this transparency that builds trust and gives your findings real credibility. So in the end, A strong, well-justified methodology is so much more than just a chapter in your thesis. It's the very architecture of your research. It's what gives your work integrity. It's what gives it impact. It's what transforms your questions into a powerful, compelling story that can truly contribute something meaningful to your field.
Stay tuned! In the coming days, we'll be releasing more short videos packed with insider secrets and hidden tips on how to prepare your research for publication in Scopus-indexed journals.